Nepal to kick off and get us started. They're in the dark navy or dark blue navy jerseys, running right to left of your screen. And the referee blows time on. Singapore with first touch of the ball. Let's see what they can do. They spread it out right away to their wing on the left side. Taken up by Singapore's number 1, P.K. Lily. From one side to the other side of the field. Singapore using the ball and using the field to their advantage. Out to the left again, back on the inside for Singapore. Singapore retrieving back. Moving forward again is Lily. Lily heavily involved in these opening exchanges. Singapore then, from the 40-meter line, spreading it out on the attack. Over the 50. Singapore keeping the ball alive. It's good defense from Nepal so far. They're taking it to the Singaporeans, but Singapore now down on the left-hand touchline. Singapore's going to run away with the first try of the game, right underneath the black dot. But I don't see a black dot, but underneath the post anyway.
6, I think. 6.
The try scorer for Singapore is Hugh Min Chong. Kick to come.
Conversion is good.
And that's a conversion from number 12, Jane Chan Jingyi. Singapore 7, Nepal 0. This was a good try here from Singapore, seeing the gap, that one-man overlap over the left-hand side. And Singapore taking advantage and scoring the first try. Singapore with a restart. That's a good kick. And Singapore regained the ball. Playing the short side here. Penalty to Singapore. Over the top from Nepal. Singapore quick tap and go. They spread it out wide early, and again they have that overlap, but the ball goes loose, and the referee says it went forward.
Ya, tapi beberapa ball Batam. Just play.
Scrum feed to Nepal, so this will be their first opportunity to use the ball from deep within their own half. Big push from Singapore, but Nepal holds well. And the girls from Nepal go downtown. Some good thinking there from Nepal. Over the 50, but Singapore recover very well, taking the ball back up. Now they're in attack. Nepal having to do some defense. And that was a big fend there from number 6, from Hugh Min Chong. This is going to be her double. 2 tries in as many minutes for Singapore with the big don't argue. Thank you very much. That was some great rugby from both teams. Nepal turning Singapore around with a good kick downtown, but it was great recovery from Singapore to turn defense into attack and score 50 meters down the field. And the conversion is unsuccessful. And here's the replay, and watch this fend. Watch the big don't argue. The big talk to the hand, because I'm going to score.
Talk to the hand. Solid.
Singapore to get us underway again. It's a knock on from Nepal. Advantage to Singapore, but they keep going and they're playing out to the left wing. They make a lot of meters every time they go to the left wing, but it's good defense from Nepal. Into touch, Singapore with a Nepal line out. Nepal taking too long there with the line out. Free kick to Singapore. Taking way too long. Singapore again on the attack. It's the big dummy, the big show and go from number 12, Jane Chanji. The big dummy there from the number 12. She sold the bag of lollies and the Nepals bought it. Great try, great solo try. Attempting to convert her own try. And that is successful. That sees the score now. Singapore 19, Nepal 0. I don't think this is going to go the 10, and they've touched it. That is half time, but the referee will keep playing on. Nepal must take it from the middle of the halfway line. One last chance for Nepal to score some sort of points here in the first half. She dummied to put the kick in, and they nearly fell for it, Singapore. Nepal still with the ball, setting up. They're very close to the touch line. The ref has blown a penalty here. Penalty to Singapore. Singapore play on. Let's see if they can put some more points on before the end of the half. Back on the inside. Singapore with the ball, 40 meters out. Singapore with the ball, using the ball very well, and it's their number 10, Samantha, running away with a try. Samantha Ming Li Teo to close out the first half. Running into the gap very well there, good vision.
Half time. Hold on. Referee blow, you go in. No. Water boy, okay, water, okay.
And the conversion is good from Singapore.
Okay.
And added an extra 2 points there for Singapore. Halftime here between Singapore and Nepal. It's Singapore 26, Nepal 0.
You want to kick off here? Thank you.
Halftime here in the game between Singapore and Nepal in the women's pool sees Singapore out with a convincing lead, 26 over Nepal 0. Good man, how you doing? Second half in a few moments. Singapore ahead 26-0 over Nepal. Referee blows time on. Singapore to get us underway in the second half. Nepal now with a chance to use the ball. They had very little ball in the first half. Setting up this the ruck. Bit of scrappy play here from both teams, but Nepal ending up with the ball. Cleaning out. But the referee has called a knock. First knock on from Singapore. Scrum feed to Nepal. Nepal win the scrum. Nepal making a little scurry here, but not finding any way through, and I think Singapore have got the ball back. No. Referee calls a penalty in favour of Nepal. Quick tap and go. That's a good ball and all hit there from Singapore. Nepal still with the ball. They're not going anywhere too fast here, Nepal. Good run there from number 10. Towed through from Nepal, but Singapore's fullback is there and ready. Number 12 here for Singapore, making a good run. Now Singapore with the use of the ball, spreading it out wide quickly, out to the wing, out to the far right side. It's their number 7, it's Daphne. Daphne being pulled back by the defense of Nepal, and she loses it, but it's a penalty. High tackle there called by the referee.
Tell me when you want.
Some last-ditch defense from the Nepal player. But now Singapore with the ball again, only 10 meters out from the Nepal try line. Back on the inside, drop back, knock back, I should say. Singapore ready to start up again. That's good defense from Nepal, holding up the attack of Singapore. Singapore using the whole width of the field here. And Singapore are in again through number 12, Jane Chan Jing Yi. End-to-end stuff here from the girls, from left to right, using the ball, using the width of the pitch, finding the gap. Well done, Singapore.
I'm sorry. Three box. You wanna go now?
That conversion was unsuccessful from Singapore, which sees the score now at 31-0 Singapore. That restart will not find the 10 meters from Singapore. The referee will call a free kick for Nepal. Nepal now with an opportunity to put some points on the board here, but it's a penalty to Singapore. Not releasing the ball. Now Singapore are on the charge over the halfway line. That bounced favorably for the Singaporeans. Now setting up with a good ruck. Singapore with a quick tap and go. It's their number 10. It's Samantha Teo. Samantha Teo is in for another try. Taking it under the post to make it an easier attempt at conversion. Great vision there from the Singapore girls to see the overlap on the far right side, taking advantage, and Samantha Teo over for a try. And with that conversion, it is now Singapore 38, Nepal 0. A commanding lead now for Singapore, 38, Nepal 0, with only a few minutes to go. And once again, that restart doesn't find the 10 meters, but Nepal play at it, so the referee will call play on. The ref getting in the way there. She was nearly knocked over herself. Knock on. Referee calls knock on. Scrum feed to Nepal.
$30 seconds.
Referee pulling up the scrum. She's not happy with something. She wants it much cleaner. Getting very low, the girls there in the scrum. Good technique. Free kick to Nepal. Singapore pushing too early. Nepal now with last use of the ball of the game. Can they score? It's a good cover defense there from Singapore. Nepal on the attack. You hear the final siren go for the match, but Nepal is still with the ball. They desperately want to put some points on the board, but the referee calls a penalty to Singapore for not releasing the ball. And the ball is kicked out by Singapore. That is the end of the game. A very convincing win for Singapore. 36, to Nepal 0. Great effort from both teams. We'll be back shortly.
Is it over? Ah, brilliant. I can go toilet now. Oh, oh.
You. Bob. Bob. Yes.
Lebih masalah lagi nyari yang dingin. Ini barang orang lu bawa.